Yeah.
Yeah, hello. This is the internet, huh?
Yes. And I found a list of cantrips on a website. Do I just know all of them, or? Okay.
Come here, Alan.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. But like I have, so it's like I have them all as a selection. I just choose them at the start of the day. Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's mine? Is it really Boba Fett? I guess I can live with, I can live with that. That's fine. Hey, wait. Is it too late to change my character's name? Can I try a few of them out on you? All right. So, I was going with the whole BDSM kind of thing. I was looking at a bunch of like hangman terms and things.
I love where this is going.
All right, so I just kind of threw a bunch of synonyms together and see what stuck. So, all right, first one is dangle drape lynch. Second one's not neckweed. I got waddle lovelock. I think one of my favorites is tie dintru.
Ah,
True.
Yeah, I like tied and true. No, okay. All right, and then I don't really think this one suits my characters, but Pendulous von Gibbet.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I'm leaning towards that one. Yeah. Oh, Waddles was that one?
I like
Waddles is
Dangle.
good. I liked Ty. Ty is cool.
Tie Lovelock. Or Waddle Lovelock. Either one. Let's do Waddle. Yeah, it's a little more obscure. TTLE. Yeah.
Wattle.
So I don't know if you can see into the chat at all, but I posted a picture I did.
No, I
Yeah.
can't see the chat here, can we?
I don't.
The lobby of this place.
I don't see anything.
Nothing. It's at the bottom.
You're at the bottom.
You're at the bottom. Yep. Okay. Oops.
Oops, diddle.
I see it. I don't see the chat though.
I'm in the lobby of the. I'm just in the Axe+Arcana lobby.
Oh, got it. Okay. There you go. So that's kind of what I was.
Oh my god!
Perfect.
Oh wow! Oh
Nailed it.
wow.
The nipple rings.
I
Yep.
can't stop looking.
The nipple rings. Oh my god.
Trevor, what's your character name again?
Yeah, let's go with Waddle Lovelock.
God, I love it. Trevor, did you draw this in Procreate?
No, I have a tablet, a Galaxy tablet, so I just
You
used
have a-
Autodesk
Very
sketchbook.
cool.
Yeah.
Look at his lock around his neck. What a creep. That's awesome.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, not nearly as great as that one. I need to do another one. Give him
Nice.
more nipple rings.
More
I need to
nip-
draw my character too.
Yeah, that was the best way I could figure out how to like kind of wrap my head around the character. Like I was sitting trying to type it up, but I was like,
Yeah, like a little monkey. Like,
yeah,
sexy little monkey.
Sexy
Yeah.
little monkey.
that's what I was kind of going for. Because he's a monk. He's a monk.
Oh, I'm losing it.
Yeah, here, 1 second for me. I'm standing up.
Unbelievable. Hiding those ankles. All right. Well, apparently my microphone had not been picking up on stream. Somebody talk for me?
Hello, hello, hello.
All right. Okay, I see you guys' audio coming in. Wow, boy, frustrating. All right. Well, hello everybody to the Axe+Arcana Dungeons and Dragons game. We are taking a moment to learn everybody's characters. So we have just been introduced to the monk, the halfling monk Waddle Lovelock. And there's a little picture there. All right, who do we got next? Who's introducing themselves next?
I'll get the next.
All right, the wizard.
I'm a half elf wizard. My name is Velvet. I'm wearing a dark velvet robes, very dark, almost midnight black, and I look apprehensive towards everything.
Awesome.
Permanently.
Permanently. That's my face. How it looks.
Very good. We've got a tiefling and a dwarf left.
Yeah, I can go. I'm a Torin, the dwarf, Torin Tinderhammer. I'm kind of like physically just sort of a thick even for a dwarf. I got kind of a short beard. Everything's very orange about me, like orange hair. It's kind of a trimmed short because the edges are a little burnt. I'm kind of like tan for some reason, even though I'm a dwarf, but it's like from the forge. And yeah.
Trying to get Torin's picture going.
Yeah, I did like a doodle at one point. He's a cleric of the dwarven god Morindar, is that what it is?
Moradin?
Moradin, yeah. And worked as a blacksmith.
Here we go. I got it downloading. If we give me just a minute, I'll get Torin.
And from when I was talking with Brian and getting here, he kind of already took all of his equipment upstairs, so he's sort of just in like a tight little tunic, like picture like kind of Zangief, like barely fitting in his outfit.
He's a hunk. Lean beef.
That's right.
All right, let's see. Torin.
Except he's got leather gloves on all the time. Just like you see, like a little bit of burn scar on his upper arms. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go.
All right.
We make a fine pair.
Yeah. I've got a.
And like, I'm just coming up to the booth, just with a mug of ale, not really paying attention to anyone else, just kind of chugging it.
Awesome. And then our tiefling.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm Dusk. You guys might know me. You may have heard my music. I'm in a band called Death Wish. We're a one-man band. You know, I play the darkest, most brutal most evil sounds come out of my mouth that you've ever heard in your life, and I'll transport you to the darkest worlds you've ever been to. So, yeah. With my music and my lute.
Very metal. All right. Cool. Now that everybody's had their introductions in order, the wizard looks up. It says, well, travelers, I am Barris Grelmdar, and I appreciate you all taking the time to come and visit me. I sent these scrolls out in hopes that they would be found by those that need be sought, and, well, it seems that they found you all. Pray
How
tell,
did you even know where we were?
magic.
How did the notes know where we were?
Magic sort of works like that. There's an ebb and flow to the universe, and I don't pretend to understand it, but it works for me, and it works pretty well.
There are things that we can agree on.
Right now we stand in the Axe+Arcana Tavern at the base of Fellstone Tower. Generations ago, this was a meeting place for adventurers and villains alike. It was a hotspot of treasure and intrigue, and the land of
Sorry.
That's
Magic!
adventure calling. But the halls of this place have long since fallen silent, and a series of events have begun a tumble of events that make me believe maybe it's time to revive the old franchise again. So I've assembled you, and you've all arrived, and we'll just wait for magic to call.
We'll wait for magic to call.
Fate to call. Adventure to
Fate
call.
to call.
Did I what?
But some of us here are not looking for adventure. Some of us here already have missions and things that we have to do on our own. So why should I join this group? I already have my own quest that I'm undertaking. I don't know why I've been summoned here.
How's your quest going, Master Velvet?
I would have to admit it's not going very well at the moment.
I laugh at him a little. I scoff.
How dare you scoff at me, sir? How dare you? How very dare you?
Take your eyes off me, you
Don't look at me. I don't know you.
As you guys are starting to feel a little aggro towards each other, a shriek erupts from the street outside. The words are mostly unintelligible, but you make out "help" and "family." And Barris the wizard goes, "Ah, there's the adventure, right on time." What would
Help
your
and
characters
family?
do? Yeah.
I run outside the tavern to see what commotion is taking place.
Who else runs
I-
outside?
Finish my drink and go after him.
It takes a few minutes.
Yeah.
I think I followed the dwarf out after finishing my drink as well.
I spilled my drink, and then I follow everyone else out.
I'm judgmental of the disgusting monkey creature.
All right, so we don't need a map for this, but you head out into the street, and townsfolk are rushing to assist what looks like a middle-aged human woman, collapsed in the middle of the road, crying hysterically, clutching an infant boy in her arms. Here. This poor lady and her child. Bunch of townsfolk around
Wanna
her.
Run up to the lady.
After noticing a mother and child kind of situation, I think I immediately kind of run up to her and inquire, what's happening to you? Like, what's the trouble, man?
Oh, you look like a monster of sorts. My name's Milivant Voss. My family farms peat from a bog about an hour from here. Early this morning, my husband and children, as well as a few of our hired hands, were attacked by goblins. Me and my youngest child, Bo, here, leapt onto a wagon and drove away quickly, but I saw goblins dragging people away to the east. I need someone to come to my family's aid and rescue them if possible.
So, you mean another child from the child that you're holding here got...
This is my youngest child, yes.
I try and push people's legs out of the way, and it's just like, is he injured? Let me take a look at the boy.
No, the boy seems okay. The mother more panicked than anything.
I'm kind of like examining his face, like with my fingers, like looking at his teeth and stuff like that.
Like it's a show dog.
Yeah. Well, I think they're all there.
But get
Got
your
healthy gums, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm unimpressed with like the gravity of her situation. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like,
You're unimpressed with the situation?
as in, like, you know, it's like she lost her child, but he was just like taken by. He just like got in a cart with a couple
It's
goblins.
not hardcore enough for you.
It's like not. It's not quite as brutal as I was hoping it was. Yeah.
Not
I mean,
metal enough.
They
More metal.
were dragging him in the direction of the dragon caves.
One of my lute strings makes like a twangy noise, like a poing.
Oh, if you'll go get them, I'll give you 50 gold. It's all I have. But if you go get my husband and my children, 50 gold.
I don't need your gold, just point us in the direction.
East.
I'll take the gold.
50 gold would certainly help kind of replenish my stocks. So
Yeah, you're like, give me his gold, I'll take it.
yeah. I guess
Everybody's on board to help Milivant.
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right.
Money's money.
You see a
I guess.
bear standing at the door going, knew it. I knew it. And he shuts the door. So Milivant takes you to her wagon and says, grab your equipment if you need your equipment to help my family, and then when you're ready to leave, I'll take you to the direction that they were lost.
Yeah, I'm like, oh wait, my gear, and I like start to walk back to the tower, but like it just falls out the window or something like that, just down my feet. Like, oh sweet.
So if nobody has any business to take care of in town before the adventure starts, then we will continue on. Anybody needs any sort of equipment?
I'm
no.
All right, we're gonna run gung ho into it. I love it.
Now I'm gonna start this off kind of a little poor from my last endeavors, so
Mhm.
can't really
Now it's
get anything. But I've got my hammer.
All right, so
He's got his hammer.
alrighty. So she hitches up the wagon and drives you all back to the family's peat harvesting farm and shows you where the raid took place. It looked like goblins were taking the prisoners to the east. There were too many of them to count. My husband and my daughters and our sons and 6 hired hands were at the farm when the attack took place. That's all I can tell you, I suppose.
Wait, I misheard. What'd you say?
So she takes you back to her peat bog farm
Yeah.
and shows you the scene of the crime. She doesn't know where the goblins were going. All she knows is they were headed to the east and that there were too many to count. Her husband, her daughters, and her sons and 6 hired hands on the farm were here when the goblins attacked.
And none of them
I'm sorry? And none of them are what?
are here, or are they still there?
They appear to be missing.
They appear.
So, does anybody in the party have a survival check? Is anybody good at living in the woods, perhaps?
Not particularly.
Let's
No.
see.
I think I'm pretty adept at it.
Yeah? Let's look at your character. Let's see. All right. Survival. Yes, you have a +4 to survival. So,
God damn.
I got to remember your name again. What is it?
Waddle.
Waddle. Waddle, if you would please roll me a 20-sided die and add a +4 for your survival.
Okay.
What is your total?
8.
An 8.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
Real strong 8.
All right, so you are able to make out some tracks. They start to head into a swampland area, so it's pretty tough to follow how many there are, but you get a general heading. Takes you an hour and a half, 2 hours to vaguely tread back and forth through this muddy swamp.
Yeah, I hate the swamp.
Let's see. So you takes you about 2 hours until you finally come to the end of the trail. The trail leads directly into the mouth of a cave and the side of a hill rising from the bog. Brush and other low vegetation allow you to easily hide and observe the following. So, let's bring up the map. Maybe. Here we go. Okay. Put you guys over here. All right, so you approach through the bog. Like I said, there's a hill with an entrance inside. At the entrance, before you get up to this place, you see a goblin speaking in common to a human-sized figure dressed in heavy cloaks that obscure his face. The goblin says in broken common, "Only one raiding group return. They bring prisoners. Other raiding groups return soon. No more snake coin people found." The human nods and says, "Excellent. Tell Gorunk that my friends and I will pay lots of coin and give lots of gifts for all the dragon artifacts you can find, and kill any other humans you find near your home." The goblin nods and enters the cave, while the cloaked figure whispers a word and simply vanishes.
How about that?
Oh, about that.
Hey, they said kill humans. I don't think any of us are humans. Think they'll let us in?
That's fair.
I'm half human, thank you.
Oh, they're only gonna kill half of you.
So we will put you guys
Maybe the
outside of
That's
this.
where nothing important is in the bottom half.
face is the best.
Yeah, is it an upper lower thing, left right? I don't get how it works with you.
All right, gang. So you stand.
Well, that was very suspicious. I wonder what they are talking about.
You stand in a peat mog outside of a small dungeon.
Dungeon.
Okay.
Well, I say we go for it.
Yeah, I'm eager to get in there. I'm like, oh, all this water is getting into my loins. Let's get in this cave.
All right. So what we're gonna do is
Too moist.
we're gonna give everybody.
I imagine you and me and Waddles are like the water's like up to our nipples, our your pierced nipples.
My nipple rings are gonna rust.
This is a constant issue that you're dealing with.
All right, so we're going to do a real generic initiative order for you guys. So Trevor's initiative is a +3. Sean's initiative is a...
Mine's -1, I think.
Oh, you're right. Vineet's initiative. I will try to get in the habit of using your character names the more we go as a +1. And Velvet is a +1. 13. Vineet is also 13. All right. So, unless somebody decides they want to go first, the general order will be Trevor, Vineet, Brandon, and Sean. And Brandon and Vineet can swap out when they want.
Okay.
But if somebody decides they want to go first, you say you go first. The order in which things happen matter, remember? So if somebody, crosses something first. So you guys can also give me a general marching order, which is if we do not specify so-and-so is always first, so-and-so is always in the middle, so-and-so is always in the last.
Okay.
So
Should we do it by health, maybe?
who do you feel most confident would be up front, ready to take whatever's in front of you first and foremost? Is it somebody nimble or somebody armored? Waddle? The monk?
So perhaps the enemy will be distracted by his nipple rings as well.
I think I might be the only one with a shield.
Do we think Torin should be first?
Shield? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's good. Yeah, I think actually Torin should be going first. He should be our front guy.
Do you want the monk to be second?
Are we not rolling for...
We'll roll for initiative once we get to combat, but this is like a general Final Fantasy...
who's walking kind of first.
Yeah, because some stuff will trigger the front of the party, some stuff will trigger middle of the party, some stuff triggers back of the party.
Right.
And so it's like a shorthand... Yeah, or a haunted house. So that way we don't have to specify every time who's where. It just gives us a good idea.
Yeah.
So your armored guy up front, your monk second. Who do you want in the back? Do you want the bard or the wizard?
I think I should be in the back because I'm a wizard. I can do.
Yeah, I think I'm in the middle.
All right.
Velvet's in the back.
Cool.
All right.
Perfect. All righty. Oh. So, let us see.
Should we try and scare them with an infernal song?
So this passage is unlit, and although sunlight reaches far enough into the 10-foot wide cave passage to let you see, it travels about 25 feet before heading south. Piles of rubble are strewn in the passage, large enough to hide behind. So, at this point, you guys can do perception checks, which is searching the area. You can prepare spells if you need to. You can drink any potions if you need to.
Okay.
So, if the cleric is in the front, Torin, what would you like to do?
Well, I guess just move up a little bit to some of that rubble and see if I can see around the corner.
All right. Will you make me a perception check?
Sure. What do I need to roll?
So, anytime we need to make a check, it is a D20.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at your character sheet. Your perception is a +2. So roll your 20-sided die and add 2 to that number.
Okay, well, I rolled a 1, So,
That is a critical failure.
Critical failure.
yep.
You just trip over yourself.
You a piece of dust gets in your eye. And like
I can't
your
see
eyes,
anything.
your eyes are just real watery right now. There's some allergens in the air. It's really just messing with your mojo.
Yeah, this damn peat, moss, whatever.
Yeah. Would anybody else like to do anything? You see the cleric run up and kind of try to peek and is unable to see anything.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
You want to do the same thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Here we
Go ahead. Do the same thing for me.
So perception. I rolled an 8
An 8?
because, yeah, apparently that's my lucky number today.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you don't see anything unusual. So everything looks all dandy to you.
Well, all right, swell. Let's go.
Let me
Okay.
change the
I'll just
music.
kind of go along with him.
I will do the same.
Let's get some good dungeon music.
Does somebody mind rolling for me? I don't have the link to the
Yeah.
to roll dice, or do I have any dice?
Yeah. I can take care of you.
Thanks.
Let's see. All right. There we go. Oh. Alrighty, so Torin's gonna go first.
Yeah.
All right, so I believe Torin has a move speed of 30, which means 6 squares. It's like 25. So each of these squares represents 5 feet, so you can move 5 squares. So where would you like to go? 5, 10,
like-
15, 20, 25?
Yeah, like right there. Yeah.
All right. This is hard to like do it on the screen. All right, so Torin starts peering around the corner when an arrow flies out from this slit.
Oh no.
Shit. Why didn't we see that coming?
All right, so I rolled a 17. I'm gonna look over here at your character. I'm pretty sure that hits. Your armor class is a 15, so that does in fact hit.
Okay.
So let's roll our damage over. Waddle, you take 2 points of damage, and now.
Yes.
The party is on initiative. So this
Wait,
is
the arrow hit Waddle, not me?
I'm
or-
sorry. Yeah, the arrow I'm such a dodo. I don't know why I thought Waddle. I'm an
It's
idiot.
because you like saying that name.
I do. All right. Torin, what is your armor class?
I have 18 written down here, but
Okay. All
I think
right.
that's right.
Do you remember what armor you're wearing? You're probably right.
I think chain.
Let's see. Let's take a look real quick. Armor in this worked different than it used to, but I like it. Chain armor. Was it chain mail?
Yeah.
So it gives you a 16. Are you carrying a shield?
Yeah. I have written down just shield. I think that no, it doesn't specify.
Okay, yeah. So shield gives you +2 to your armor class. So yes, you have an 18. There will be times where it's like, oh, you wouldn't have had your shield out. You would have right now.
Yeah, I
But
kind of was walking around with it kind of held up a little bit.
Yeah. So the arrow flies through and bing, pings off of your shield.
Okay.
And now you guys feel under attack. So we will now roll for initiative, which will take us into combat. So you guys will roll a d20, and then your initiatives are on here for you. I already got it laid out. Roll a d20 and add that number. I'm going to roll for Velvet.
Thank you.
Give me a second.
Okay. I got a 16 minus 1, so 15.
I rolled a 6, so I guess I got a 9.
Trevor got 9. Sean got 15.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon got an 11. And what did Vinny get?
I got a 13.
There we go. And then... Alrighty, so Master Torin, Sean,
Yes.
you know that there are enemies shooting at you from behind this slit. This is like a fog of war, you can't see past it. So,
Okay.
it is your turn. On your turn, you get a move, which is 5 squares. You get an action, which is like attacking, like basic stuff. Some of your things in your class will give you a bonus action. That is something you can do on top of your standard action. And then everybody gets a free action, which is like dropping something or grabbing a door. Something real simple, you know.
Okay.
So, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I see anything kind of down this hall already or anything? Or
Down this
too
hallway,
dark?
you see an alcove, and there seem to be draperies lining the inside of it.
Okay.
You are a dwarf, so I believe you have low light vision, dark vision, yeah?
Dark vision.
Nice. Let's see what you would see in here. It looks like it's littered with bedrolls and remnants, but you don't make out anything too important in there right now.
Okay, and this slot that the arrow came out of, there's like, how big is it? Like
It's like a 2-foot slot. It's You see movement on the other side. You see goblin heads poking in and out.
Okay. So I'm gonna take like the little 1 square step closer to that hole and just put my shield against it to like fully cover it.
Nice.
And just kind of shout to the others, like, get in here.
Alrighty. That's will that be the end of your turn?
Yeah, I just want to hold that close so they won't fire arrows. Like,
I love it. Dusk.
Okay, I'm running up. Or I guess I'm more like passively walking up to. I'm kind of unimpressed with the goblins, even though they've been shooting at us and stuff. It's just like, it's just arrows. It's just small little goblins. So, I feel like I'm taking it pretty easy, but I will walk up, and I have dark vision, so.
You got 2 more squares from here you can move.
2 more squares?
Yeah, this is 4 squares out of 6. 20 feet out of 30.
Or
Or did you want to go wide?
let me move right up behind Horn.
All right. Do you want to make a perception check?
And I'll make a perception check down there, yeah.
Roll that
Here.
D20. +1 is your perception.
Plus. That's a 12.
A 12, huh? Let us see what you got with a 12. You see... Oh, I don't know if I grabbed anything for this. You see a tripwire laying across the floor in the hallway ahead of you. With your masterful perception.
Okay.
That's a huge tripwire.
The olden power cable. I got a better option. Anyway,
Hang on. Just trying to figure out what I can do. What is my spell? No, doesn't really work right now.
Let me jump over to Streamlabs and see what this is.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna. Can I get low and maybe I can like. Have we been seen or other than the arrow shooting at us? There's nothing, there's no people I can see, right?
Nobody you can see, but there is movement behind those slots.
Okay. I'm not like announcing it to the team or anything. I just kind of say tripwire.
Mm-hmm.
And I lower myself. Am I close enough that I can like cut it with my sword or anything?
It's right here.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, you kind of caught the light through the hallway and you saw that little gleam.
Okay, well, I'm just going to kind of crouch low. I can't move anymore, correct?
No, that's the end of it. Yeah.
Are we shrouded in darkness from whatever is in there?
No, no, you guys, it's bright outside. It's starting to get low light and then it's dark in here.
It's dark in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you use with low light vision, dark vision can see it's just like scraps and bedrolls.
Okay. So like I said, tripwire. I'm just gonna kind of crouch low so people can kind of see.
All right.
I don't think I have anything else I can do really.
Cool. Velvet.
I say it loud enough that I hope the team can kind of hear what I said.
All right. Velvet.
I hear what Des says, and I basically just move in him because that's about as far as I can get, or as close as I can get.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do? Yeah, are there any spells you'd like to cast?
No, I've been looking for my on here, and I can't find it.
Your spells?
Yeah. My stat sheets. I can't. I saw it earlier.
I'm
now
not
I can't.
Sure if we picked your spells, to be honest.
Oh, we might not have done that.
Ooh. Let's see. Does your sheet say how many spells you get?
Hey Brian, technical question.
Yeah, go for it.
If I want to link the profile we created for Dusk Whiteclaw, my D&D Beyond profile, how do I do that?
Like you want to export it from my profile to yours?
Is that possible?
I feel like there's got to be a way to do it. Let's see. I'm pretty sure there's like a download option. Go to Builder, Share. Let's see. Characters. Edit.
Let me see here. Tools. Media.
There's like a shareable character link, but I don't know about.
Yeah, because like I can click that link and it shows me, everything I need to see on that profile, but then It'd be cool if I could just add that, import it into mine.
Yeah, I don't know. It might just be one of those things.
All right, no worries. I can remake it.
It's just one of those things.
It's just one of those things when you don't want to wake up.
All right. So the wizard, we were taking a real quick look. Let's see. So 3 cantrips and 2 first level spells.
Say that again.
3 cantrips.
Cantrix. What is that?
They are spells you can use as much as you want.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna pick some for you real quick. All right. You got a paper with you?
Yes.
All right. What did I say? I said 3 and 2.
Yes.
3 cantrips and 2 first. Okay. So 3 cantrips. We are gonna give you. Mage Hand.
Mage Chant?
Mage Hand.
Mage. Okay.
Hand of a mage.
Hand of a mage.
We're
Melt it
going to
right
give
off.
you Firebolt.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Cool.
Firebolt, firebolt, firebolt.
And then... let's see. Let's give you Minor Illusion.
Minor what?
Illusion.
Minor illusion.
And then you get 2 first level spells. So those spells I gave you, you can cast however many times a day. And then these 2 spells I'm going to give you, you can only use... you can use 2 of them once or 1 of them twice. But you can only use first level spells twice a day. We're going to give you Magic Missile.
Okay.
Oh boy, there's so many great options here for you to have. Do you want something like illusion-y, something defensive, something...
I would like something defensive.
something defensive. Mage Armor, which gives you a suit of magic armor.
Can I cast that on other people?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Mage Armor
can you
and Magic
sit?
Missile.
Can you sit on other people? Is that what you said?
Can you cast it on other people?
Oh, okay.
So right
It's actually one
now,
of my biggest fears.
somebody's sitting on you.
Sit on.
Some people pay good money
Constant
for it.
threat.
Constant threat of sitting.
I picked out some earlier too, Brian. I don't know if you want me to tell you, I guess.
If you've got them, it's all good.
Okay.
Wait, Trevor, is that a real fear or or an in-character fear?
I think it's an in-character fear.
Okay, Trevor, sure.
I was hoping that it would reflect in reality slightly.
Yeah.
I mean, don't all the characters sort of? Wait, did you guys not base your characters off yourself?
Depends on the character. So, Brandon, Mage Hand is like a spectral magic hand that you can get to do things for you. They can lift up to 5 pounds.
Okay, thank you. I was just about to ask.
You can slap people with them too.
I do love a good slap.
You can like, yeah. Firebolt is literally a bolt of fire.
Okay.
You'll make an attack and it does 1d10 damage if it hits.
Okay.
And then what was the other one we picked? Minor Illusion, which is it makes a little magic illusion.
I'm just like anything I want to like conjure up.
I mean it's a chair, muddy footprints, a small chest, no larger than a 5-foot cube. No sound or light. It's just like it just looks like
It's an
something.
image,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, oh no. So you can create a sound or an image, but not both. So
Or
the sound can be a scream or a lion's roar or drums or whatever. Or it can be an illusion that does not make noise.
Okay. I get it.
Cool. So, would you like to cast any spells before the end of your turn?
Hey, buddy.
I will.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry,
will-
I'm talking to Alan.
Can I cast a spectral the mage hand just to sort of summon it by my side?
Yeah, let's see. I think
Wait, are
it's
you
just,
summoning just like a spectral vision near you?
just his
I'm
mage hand?
summoning like a hand, like a figure or somebody, just in case I have to use.
So it has to
There.
stay within 30 feet of you. You can use your action to use it to manipulate an object, open doors, retrieve vials. It can move 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
And it can't carry more than 10 pounds.
It's gonna be like my little buddy.
But yeah, so you got a little magic hand. All right, and I believe
Candy.
that's
Magic handy.
Magic handy, Sean got it.
Oh my god.
that is the end of Velvet's turn. So I believe it is now my turn.
Oh, I see.
The
I
goblin.
thought Trevor, but you're the mysterious blank thing.
Yes.
I was wondering. I was like, why did no one want to hang out with me?
What if you're...
Goblins.
What if your mage hand could only sexually gratify?
Yeah, that's definitely not what I was gonna do. Yeah.
It just
Good
really
thought.
has a hankering for the touch of velvet.
I mean, no. I mean, what if you use it against the enemy just to distraction? Be like, go grab that guy's schmeat.
Yeah, it's just,
Shmeat.
it's just- I like that. A spell called the Touch of Velvet.
Okay, I'm writing that down. That's good.
Arrow shoots out of this slit and is blocked by Torin's shield. An arrow fires out from this slit and misses because it doesn't really have a good line of sight and there's a lot of garbage in the way. Making it Waddle's turn.
Sweet.
What?
Is it possible for him to fit around us, or are we like blocking?
You can move
Oh,
through
yeah.
friendly squares, you just can't end in a friendly square.
Okay.
Where would you like to go, Waddle?
What if I just like cartwheel in around the corner there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
Here?
Wait.
Parkour your way over there.
Yeah, parkour over there.
Yeah, hardcore parkour.
Yeah. Let's go right there. That was just a really normal move. Okay. There we go.
Hell yeah. Get that parkour.
Oh shit!
Perfect.
No,
Did he just blink to the wall for a second?
he had no clipping on.
There's a glitch.
Was that the opening of the movie Skyfall?
Gold-
What was that? Quantum of Solace? I can't remember. Which one had the parkour scene?
The first one, Casino Royale, right?
Casino Royale. That was it. Yeah. The first Daniel Craig one. That's
All right, so Waddle has hopped over here. Waddle, do you have low light vision, dark vision?
Nope. Nothing.
There's a dark room here, but you really can't see into it. Is there any? You've still got your action. You've moved. Is there anything you would like to do on your turn?
I'm looking to see if I got any kind of like lighting equipment. Or is it just me? Am I the only one that's gonna need lighting stuff, or? Oh, I got a torch.
You have a torch?
Yeah, but it weighs 13 fucking pounds.
What?
The big torch.
Holy crap! It's a log. You found a log on the side.
I don't
One of
think
those
I weigh.
logs. I get
even-
over eager and get one of those really long branches.
It's a two-handed
Yeah.
torch. Huh.
Also, did you hear the part about the tripwire? I'm just making sure.
Yeah. I think it's like, well, it's right there at the entrance, isn't it?
It's like
Yeah.
10 feet in front of you. It's 5 feet in front of you.
Maybe
You could make a
should bring
perception
torch into
check.
the room to light it.
Okay.
If you throw it on the beds, it's gonna just like burn up all the bedrolls.
Put the room on fire.
Just kill all the hostages immediately.
Wow.
I think we're about to walk into the the dimension in Twin Peaks.
I was gonna say it's kind of starting to look to me like Eyes Wide Shut.
Ah, there we go.
Everything looks like that to your character, though, right?
That's true.
Oh God, there's goblins just fucking everywhere.
Is there anything you would like to do, Waddle?
Yeah, I think. Let's see. I will just. I just. Guess I'll light a torch.
Alrighty, so you light a torch. It illuminates the room in front of you. Let us see. This room is littered with ratty blankets and bedrolls, some small bones from eaten rodents, and other filthy remnants of fine goblin living. Lice-ridden furs decorate the walls. I'm sorry, these are furs, not... I thought they were... Yeah.
Curtains.
Thought they were...
Sexy drapes.
Pelts and...
Velvet.
Yeah. Alrighty, I believe that takes it to the top of the order, making it Torin's turn.
Okay.
You're still blocking the arrow shaft from this goblin.
Yeah, but Vineet and Brandon will probably be able to move before they fire again, I hope. So,
Yes.
how low was that tripwire? Can I see it now that now that's been pointed out?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know it's there.
you notice it's here.
But is it like low to the ground? Like I can just step over it if I know it's there, or?
It's like shin height,
Okay.
and you're short too, so maybe that's your knee height.
Yeah. Well, okay. I guess I'll move. I can move how many? 5, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can move past it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. Can I move like catty corner one more here? Like 1, 2, 3. Like go in the room and take a left for him, but like when I get to this tripwire, like try to hop over it.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so the tripwire is still there, but you've crossed over. You can make a perception check on this room if you would like. So it's at D20.
Oh yeah.
And then I forgot what we said for you.
Brian, is detect magic a spell, or is that something anybody can do?
It is a spell. I
Okay.
believe wizards can cast it as a ritual, which means you take 10 minutes and you don't burn your spell slot.
I see. Okay.
Percent-
The only person in our party that could do that would be Velvet, per se.
If there was somebody in the party who could do it, it would probably be Velvet.
Yeah.
You get a +2, Torin.
Okay, so I rolled a 6, so 8.
8. You don't see anything other than the lice and the bedrolls and the poop and the bones.
Yep.
Nothing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Alrighty, making it Dusk's turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of walk. I'm also gonna, I'm gonna get past where the arrows are shooting as quickly as possible and step over that tripwire without tripping it. Do I need to roll anything for that?
No, you just have to remember it's there.
Okay.
So you got 2 more squares of movement right there.
Okay. I will walk up to that lice infested thing
Mm-hmm.
on the wall next to me, and just dismissively but disgustingly, just kind of flutter it. I'm gonna tug at it to pull it down.
It falls off pretty easily, and you can hear the audible, what's the word I would say, the sound of all of the lice hitting the floor and kind of and scattering into the rest of the rolls and stuff on the ground.
Lice?
Yeah.
So
But
dude, are fantasy lice really large?
dire lice?
Dire lice. I mean, are dire lice like fucking huge?
They are now.
We
Somebody
need a
needs
special shampoo after this.
someone needs to
Yes.
draw it for the compendium.
You're gonna have to shave your head. There's just no getting past it.
I mean, lucky for me, I'm dressed in bio or anti-lice leather.
Is that the end of your turn? Are you doing?
Can I do any kind of investigation to see what else might be on the wall or behind these tapestries?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Okay. That is a +1, 14. I'm sorry, 15.
15. Let's see. So you're peeking up here and kind of glance over and you notice something funny behind the wall here.
Over there.
The eastern wall? Yeah, the wall behind it looks funny.
The wall behind it looks funny?
Yeah, like you've observed this, you compared it to this. Something's unusual about this.
Okay.
Making it Velvet's turn. So Velvet, you were standing immediately in front of the arrow slit,
Okay. Is it
and it
threatening
is.
to shoot me again? Is it still going?
So you are the last person to go before they go.
Okay.
So
You better get the fuck in here.
Yeah, I want to use. I would like to use my magic hand handy.
okay.
I'm gonna have him shield me with his hand, the slot or the hole or whatever.
So it can manipulate stuff, but it can't act as a shield.
And act as a shield.
Like a ghost.
Yeah, it can like pull books or ring bells or
Can it do that like thing from the Three Stooges where they do the forked finger in the eye?
Right.
Is that something you would like to try?
I mean, I don't got a magic hand, but I'd try that if I could.
Tell you what, make me a perception check, Velvet. So roll it. Oh, I have to make it for you.
You gotta do it for me.
All right, so I'm gonna do it on the screen. Let's see. Let's look at Brandon. Your perception is +0. 16.
Ah, damn.
All right. Here we'll make an unarmed. 10, 11. All right, you mage hand and your hand reaches in and you hear the goblin shriek as Handy pokes its eyes.
No!
Would you like to move?
Noise.
I would like to also try to move into the room with everyone else by also stepping over the tripwire, not triggering it.
All right.
I'm gonna get another beverage real quick. One second.
No
Wait, keep going.
worries.
Give me one.
Okay.
What is everyone drinking? I'm having a high life.
Ooh. I
Highlight.
just had a cup of coffee.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm waiting for my turn before I go make something. But I am getting parched.
Yeah. See what time
All
it's.
this adventure.
Yes.
Do you want to take a little 5-minute drink and pee break and come back?
Maybe.
All right,
No,
let's.
I'm good.
Well, we're at your turn, right, Trevor?
We're at the goblin's turn. Do you want to take a quick?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna set the stream to be right back, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
these things.
And we're back live on the internet broadcast system, the Axe+Arcana Dungeons and Dragons game. Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hello.
When we left off, the group was in pursuit of some kidnapped farmers. They tracked through a swampland into this cave in the middle of a peat bog swamp. There were some goblins firing at them through some slits, but the party has evaded them into what looks like a nest room. Dusk Whiteclaw, our tiefling, pulled one of the wolf pelts off the wall and noticed something odd about the wall behind this one. And I also believe somebody lit a torch, correct?
Yep, me.
Okay, cool. At some point, I'm going to hope to have visuals for torches and stuff too, but...
Just like turn a lamp on over it or something.
I've thought about it. I've actually got like where did I put it?
A laser pointer.
Shoot. So it's a You're not gonna be able to see it. It's a radius for like Warhammer,
Oh.
but it's green. So it's like
welcome invisibility.
it's like the Predator.
That's actually
Yeah, I've been playing a lot around with some of this stuff. Cool
Wait, do that
concept.
again. Whoa. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that
Velvet.
So like we've eventually 3D print our characters, and then you have your character name on it.
That's
That's
cool.
exciting.
I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty.
You just shrinky dink them, so they're all 2D.
Oh my god, yeah.
They sell versions of characters on plastic like Shrinky Dinks. I've made an isometric map so that way theoretically you guys would be able to do it like Final Fantasy style. A bunch of stuff in store. We'll see.
I'll mail you some shrinky dinks. I'll make some shrinky dinks and mail it to you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That'd be cool.
All right. So, it was the goblin's turn. I believe it was. Yes, it was. You hear a bunch of yelling coming from the area they were in, but you also hear it echoing from over here. And it is Waddle's turn now.
Waddle going to roll in there.
Where are you going to roll into?
Can I just do what everybody else did and just be basic and just jump over the tripwire?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm just going to hop in there. Hey, guys.
Hi.
You hear the yelling of goblins echoing from this direction. And then you're hearing growling as well.
All right, so I'm thinking I should probably just be like kind of the bait right here in the front, and then maybe everyone can just kind of move to the sides of that curtain.
Ooh, okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That would be smart, right? I think.
Sure.
And I think we should leave the curtain up until you guys are in place.
Your lack of value of your own life is inspiring to me.
And I don't know. Is that enough? You think?
What's the plan again? Tell me.
Yeah, kill yourself, little man.
I can cast a magic. I can
What?
cast a magic armor.
No, I got. Oh yeah, do that.
I'll do that.
You're going to cast
Wait,
mage
do what?
armor?
Cast a magic armor. Yep.
All right, let me look up mage armor for you.
Wait, does he have to do that on his turn?
Yes.
Oh,
It'll be before
Yeah,
Goblin
but
turn.
so here's the thing. You guys all go before they go again. So you can
sweet.
reshuffle your order if you would like.
Thanks. I can
Okay.
still cast it on him before.
Brandon, would you like to go first?
That's fine. I don't mind. Just cast some magic armor on him. And brace myself for what's behind the curtain.
Are you gonna move any or kind of just?
I'm gonna stay put. I'm gonna hang back.
All right, so you're gonna cast Mage Armor on him. Mage Armor. What is your armor class right now, there, Waddle? Do you know?
15. I am not wearing armor. So as to be extra dexterous.
This works extra well for you. Your armor class becomes 13 plus your dexterity modifier.
Woo-woo.
So 16. It goes up by 1. Your armor class goes up by 1, which is not nothing.
I mean,
It's not nothing.
1 point is a point. It's not the worst. Don't discount it. All right, so they're casting Mage Armor on you, and then what? What is the plan?
So did I use all my movement to get into the room?
Yes.
All right. So then, can I just kind of put up my dukes and just kind of hold my ground?
Yeah.
As if I'm preparing for everything to just come through that curtain.
Yep.
Yeah, and if I get to go before the goblins or whatever,
Yeah, Sean and Vinny both get to.
I'm gonna cast. I have a bless as one of my level 1 spells.
All right.
Oh, I have a question.
Hold on 1 second,
Okay.
Trevor.
Who's
Hold on.
gonna pull the curtain back and reveal what's behind it?
Well, I'll move up, I guess. I was gonna ask Brian. I have.
Bless.
It says concentration duration. If I cast it now, how long is it good for?
So concentration spells, you cannot cast another spell that has a concentration while you're concentrating on a spell. So
okay, but I can still move and stuff like that.
Yeah, it just means there's durations that are a single action, which means it's a one-time cast. This one, it stays on while you're focusing on it. Oh wait.
Okay.
Bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range whenever a creature makes an attack roll. Oh. Yeah, so as long as you don't cast another spell that has concentration in the next minute, this stays up. Is all it means.
Yeah, before we fight, I'm going to try and cast that as a group thing on all of you, because it says up to 3 creatures in 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll cast it on all of y'all, and then I'll kind of move to the left of that curtain.
Say one more time. What are you?
So all of you, whenever you make an attack roll, you get to roll a d4, which is the little pyramid-shaped die, and you get to add that to your attack roll or saving throw. So it's an extra chance to hit stuff.
Yeah, because I can hear them coming. I'm just more than watch over us, and
Right.
and go and kind of go to the side of the door and hold my shield up a little bit.
You see the faint aura of dwarvic armor cast down from the heavens and enshrine you in his protective graces.
I feel tingly.
Yeah.
It'll do that.
Dusk, is there anything you would like to do?
I'm also gonna move into the slightly. I'm gonna stand next to the monk, next to Waddles, because he's so fucking amusing. And yeah, it's just his recklessness and his basically sacrifice. I'll be the bait, which is really exciting.
You want to sing a song about it?
This is the first time you've gotten excited this whole journey. You're oh fuck yeah!
Actually, you know what? I'm into him. So I'm gonna stand instead of next to him. I'm gonna stand behind him, facing the curtain, and I'm gonna begin I'm gonna begin to play an infernal jam, really
Is that it?
So I'm just like playing this, and I'm saying, like,
Uh-oh. It's not working.
Yeah, I'm losing you.
oh, anyways, I'm just like playing that jam and gutturally singing Waddles' name, and trying to intimidate anything that may be coming through that before they come through. So before we pull it down, I'm trying to scare whatever's back there.
Does your spell give some sort of intimidation?
Oh,
Is it an actual spell you're doing right now?
no. I think I'm just like speaking in Infernal and playing music.
But I feel like a bard's got to have something right now that they could do, right?
I can also brandish my weapon and wait.
That's true.
Well, okay, so I'm basically am I using bardic inspiration here? As a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 60 feet can hear your gains and inspiration die 1d6 for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So basically, I'm giving bardic inspiration to Waddle.
Sweet.
So, I roll 1d6.
You give him a d6, right, that he gets to use?
Oh, right. Yeah, so then Waddles rolls a d6.
Sweet. I got that.
And
Oh, look at that.
you add it to any one of your ability checks.
Yeah, so you just sit on it for a while there, Trevor, and then when it's ready, then you get to add it.
Is it a one-time use kind of thing?
Yeah, so you were inspired by it, and...
But only for a minute.
Yeah, well, he's stealing you for the combat about to come. You hear his metal tunes, and they kind of fill you with this, like, ready for this combat. Your piercings get a little tight.
The good stuff.
Maybe the Moradin's armor, like, armored your little piercings. There's little divine golden chains between them.
Yes! Yes.
Beautiful.
All right.
I'll go back and add that.
It is at that point that the wolves run through the curtain.
Oh, shit.
They pounce on you.
There's some Tiger King shit going on.
No.
All right, so we've got Torin and Waddles. These wolves come in, and you are the first pieces of flesh they see, and so they attack each of you. So we're going to go with Torin first.
Okay.
I rolled a 13 to hit. Is your armor class a 13 or lower?
No, it is 18.
So the wolf bites at you, and you're able, I don't know, you put your war hammer in its mouth or whatever, and you're able to fend it off very easily. Waddles, this wolf comes at you and attacks with a 9. I don't believe a 9 hits your 16 because you have armor on, right? Your mage armor? So both of those wolves miss their attacks, making it Velvet's turn.
Firebolt.
I want to use my magic hand to grab the curtain. Is it a curtain or is it what is it?
It's a bunch of wolf pelts stitched together.
Bunch of wolf pelts. I want the hand to grab the pelt and throw it
over the wolves.
Yeah.
Oh, they're blinded by their own fur.
Very good.
That's
all right. That's
messed up. Think about getting your own, like, someone else's skin thrown on you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why do they already have it up? I mean,
well, it's their skinned brothers, apparently.
that's why they're so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be pretty mad.
So they are blinded right now, which means
blinded by the lice.
Oh.
So attack
But-
rolls.
But you sang it.
Attack rolls against these guys
by the lights.
have advantage. So for the next round, whenever you attack them, you get to roll 2 dice and take the highest of the 2 rolls. Because you have advantage on them because they are covered in the pelt. Good job, Velvet.
Woo!
Nice job, Velvet.
In fact,
I'm
Velvet,
Velvet.
I
Velvet,
don't get ready. I stay ready.
Velvet, I am awarding you an inspiration die.
Oh,
Inspiration die.
So
Oh,
an,
man.
an inspiration die is a d20 that at some point if you roll a d20 and you hate the outcome, you can roll this and take the highest of the 2.
Okay.
It is for making a clever play and role playing it really well. So it's an inspiration die. It is your so you did that. Would you like to move?
Brandon's had a class.
Would you
Hear
like
that,
to?
everybody? I'm doing a great job.
Would you like to move?
Great job.
Would I like to move? Yes, I would like to move in. Actually,
What are you doing?
no,
You
because
just walk up and stab both of those wolves.
You
Yeah.
get-
Can I do that? Actually,
yeah. Do you have what weapons do you have?
I have a dagger.
All right. So because these guys are under the sheet, you get advantage.
Okay.
So I'm rolling for you, correct?
Yeah.
So we take the highest of these 2. 14.
14.
Let's see, but let's see, what does a dagger get you? I think a dagger is +2. Let us look. Let us look. Let us look for a dagger, please.
You can do it, Brandon.
Oh, it's
I
plus
can
your
dabble.
dexterity is what I meant.
You
You
can
asked
do it.
for my dexterity.
Yeah. What is your dexterity?
It's 13.
+1. Yeah, that's enough to hit. All right, so you pierce through the wolf pelt into a live wolf pelt,
Oh,
and the
Double pelt.
dagger does
You pelted
1d4, and you're gonna do what is your you do 2 points of damage to the wolf.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
No, you can start.
Well, I showed them though.
Hey, first blood.
That's right.
oh, he killed one.
No, he just 2 points of damage.
You literally scratched it.
I poked it. I've only made it angrier.
I imagine you screech really loud when you go in for the knife. You're like,
All right, making it Trevor's turn.
Ah, fuck. All right.
Your turn.
This setup ain't too bad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not hating this.
So I get 2 attacks because I'm unarmed.
Oh, you are a monk, huh?
I'm a Munkenstein.
I believe you get a bonus action if you attack unarmed or if you attack with a specialty monk weapon.
Yep.
So, let us see. You use your dexterity instead of your strength. Unarmed strike. All right, so you're making unarmed strikes, correct?
Yeah, but I'm gonna aim for their heads.
Well, they're under a blanket, so you really can't
Oh,
see where their heads
That's
are.
fair.
But
That's
you
fair.
get to roll 2 20-sided dice because you're at advantage anyway.
Wait, I got 2 of those.
Yeah, so roll those.
I'm doing it.
What's the highest of
All
the
right, so I
two?
rolled a natural 20 and a 4.
You rolled a natural 20. That is a crit, I believe.
Woo!
All right, so that means your the crit attack does maximum damage. What is your dexterity bonus?
Dexterity is +3.
So you did max damage is a 4-sided dice plus 3 is 7 damage. it whimpers, and it seems like it's in a bad way. And you get to make a second unarmed attack. So roll 2 20-sided dice again. And take the highest.
12 and my dice has a 0
A 0?
Guess?
on it.
Is that a
For some
20?
reason.
Are you sure it's not a 10?
It might be a 10, yeah.
Oh wait, this one's got all kinds of fucking.
Just roll your 20 again.
What the hell?
Is this some bullshit Toy Joy dice?
Oh, no, wait. Oh no, the zero is the 20
Oh, okay.
because there's not a 20. So
If there's like a symbol on the dice, that's usually the highest number.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
you
what it
rolled
is.
a 20 again?
Yeah, so I rolled a 20 and a 12.
All right, so you annihilate one of them. You hear its spine crack
Does it catch fire?
from your fist. There's like a singe to it. You punch so fast. You didn't quite crack the barrier of sound, but there's a little
Satisfying.
singe. That was pretty metal.
Oh my god.
All right. Making it Sean's turn.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, I'll just swing my hammer at that one.
All right, you get to roll 2 20-sided die.
All right, let me get that out. Yeah. All right, 2. And I got a 18 and an 11.
All right, so it'll be 18, and normally you would add your strength bonus to that, but we already know that 18 is gonna hit the wolf.
Yep.
So now you're gonna roll your damage. Is it a warhammer you're using?
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll a D8, which is the diamond-shaped one,
Yeah.
and then
Roll a
you
D8.
roll that and
8.
add your strength modifier to it.
Okay, so I rolled a 4, so then plus 3, 7.
7. All right, it's a good amount of damage. Yeah, this one whimpers also under the cloth that you guys are beating it under. Would you like to move at all, or are you good?
No, I think I'll be good there.
All right. Taking it to Vineet.
There's only one of them still alive.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my whistle stick. It's a tool that I have. And
You gonna enchant it?
no, I'm gonna blow into it at a really high pitched squeal to like hopefully hurt its little wolfy ears. And can I do that and slash at it with my longsword?
I feel like playing an instrument is an action.
Okay.
What if you stab him with it while you're playing it? Like the flute.
Well, he's already pretty distressed, right?
Yeah, I feel like you don't feel like it's necessary to play that whistle right now.
Maybe it would have been better earlier. Okay, then I'm just gonna like take it out with my longsword.
All right, roll 2 of those 20-sided die.
So let me walk up to it and gonna roll
This is my
2 of them, right?
Yeah, you take the highest of the 2.
Oh my god! I just got 2 20s.
Oh,
Oh
2
my
20s.
Double 20s.
These dice are loaded.
You
What is this bullshit?
wiped this wolf's family line from the planet.
Oh,
He had children in the other cave that died because they just felt his death.
I feel bad. I feel bad for that.
I'll be honest, guys. I thought it was good.
Oh boy.
All right. So while they are not here, you are still technically on initiative because the threat still resides in the other room because you knew there were goblins in there.
Okay.
So you've still got like 4 squares of movement.
Okay. I'll
And
tear down the other wolf pelt, unless it's already torn down, and
Just waltz on
maybe
in.
now. Can I whistle with the stick really loudly as I walk into the, just to like fuck with any additional wolves that are in there?
Some sort of like Ronin warrior type situation.
so you like come whistling through this pelt. Imagine you like kick it down and drag it down whistling.
Wait. Hang on. That's not a good thing to do.
You definitely want to take it down, otherwise you'll get lice all over you.
It's already down. They pulled it down.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna.
As you come around this corner, you see 2 goblins with their bows ready. Beaded.
All I can do is move, or can I still do an action?
Depends on the action. It would have to be a pretty minor action.
Can I cast a cantrip?
No, you cannot cast a cantrip.
Okay.
You should dive to the floor.
Unless it says, some cantrips will say you can cast them as a bonus action. If you have something that says you can cast it as a bonus action, then you can do it in addition to your normal attacks.
For one of the, for the spell I was going to cast, it says if you cast this spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 of its 1 minute. Never mind.
Yeah, I think that might be.
I think I'm just gonna pull down the drapes and walk in there as intimidatingly as possible. So I'll do an intimidation check.
All right, roll that intimidation check. The whistling.
Okay, that's gonna be 19, baby. And I have +6 intimidation, so 25.
Yeah. Let's say they are intimidated.
I'm dark and brooding looking as fuck, so like these guys think I'm scary as hell.
So you rip through this curtain, whistle on a tootin'. These goblins had their action held waiting for somebody to come into here, so they have disadvantage on you because they are frightened. So they will roll 2 20s and take the lower of the 2 attacks.
Nice.
And we will see if either hit. So the first one is a 6. A 6 does not hit. And the second attack at disadvantage is also a 6. So you terrified them, and they missed both of their shots.
Nice.
So
I am a rock god.
Brandon, Velvet, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
So you saw your bard storming all metallic playing a whistle, and a couple goblin arrows fired through but missed out of terror.
Sorry, I missed out of terror. Okay. Still have my spectral hand.
Love that hand.
What's the floor like? What is
Good question.
Like a dirt
Let us see. The floor.
A paved floor.
The ceilings in the goblin lair are 10 feet tall. The areas are unlit. This seems like it's like hewn cavern floor. So it's
Like a dirt floor. Right.
Yeah, it's so this is a hill inside of a swamp. So yeah, it's pretty dirty, grungy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to use my hand to scoop up a big pile of and throw it as hard as it can at the goblin at the head, attempting to also blind them.
You gotta pick one of them.
I gotta pick one. I picked the one closest.
All right. You're gonna attempt to blind it.
Correct.
All right. Let's see.
I like to watch you when you roll the die. It's fun.
All right. We're gonna make a ranged. We're gonna make a ranged touch attack on this.
Okay.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. All right. So this guy is blinded.
Blinded by the light.
Attack rolls against him have advantage. And attacks he makes have disadvantage. Maybe I'll start using these things. So, these things are things I got from the toy store for this.
Aw.
Got it.
So that guy you can remember as that. All right. Would you like
The other
to?
guy, the closer one.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Would you like to move at all, Velvet?
No, I like to keep on hanging out.
All right. Sounds good.
I have a delicate constitution.
Making it Waddle's turn.
All right.
Don't forget you have the spare die to add to one of your rolls at some point.
Cool. I don't really know how to approach this because I'm kind of too far to do any attack.
So you can double move, which means you spend your attack action to get a whole nother round of moving.
Does that just kind of leave me open on their turn?
Yeah.
Just walk right up and be like, "Hey, dudes."
Yeah. I'm just letting you know it's an option.
Okay.
You can also move in, see what you see, and then move back.
Can I shove someone further in?
You can spend an action to push somebody, and they will make a strength check against you, and if you succeed, you'll push them.
That sounds like something I would lose.
I forgot to put it off.
Let's see. I mean, I'm pretty much only good for close combat, right?
I
I don't see a whole lot of
I should have had that at the beginning.
other things going in.
Well, you gotta get in there. I don't know.
I mean, does your rope? Do you have any sort of ranged rope use?
Where do I find that in here?
Let's see. Let's look at your character.
The equipment?
I might be thinking of an older version of the game too. Let's see.
Rope.
What else you got?
Utility. Exploration.
Trying to think of all that stuff we picked out with your background.
There's a boomerang in here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's in my inventory. I don't know if that means I've got it.
Did we not give you ranged attacks? I think you have like darts. Monks should have.
Yeah, there's a dart and a boomerang.
Yeah, you've got ranged attacks if you want. You can move up and make a ranged attack so you're closer for the next time.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Let's see. Let's look at the monk. Or do you want to do a boomerang or a dart?
What do you guys think? Dart?
That sounds.
Throw a dart at him.
I'm gonna throw a dart at the furthest one if I can.
All right.
Unless you guys think I should attack the blind one.
So your attack, you would roll 2 20s and take the highest if you attack him.
Let's do that.
All right. So do that. You're gonna roll
Okay.
this and add your dexterity bonus to it, to the higher of the two.
4 and a 13, so 13.
So you're gonna add,
And then dexterity,
yeah.
plus 3.
So 16. That's a hit. So
got him.
you throw a dart, roll a d4, and
How do you read a D4? No. Oh. No. Yeah, go ahead, because there's 3 numbers on my side. Oh, I see. But they're not lined up in the corner. Fuck it. You do
What
it.
kind of dice do you have?
I got the. Oh, okay. Well, I already picked it up and moved it around, so you go ahead and do it. Hey, how about that?
Huzzah!
Dexterity 3. Nice. Holy shit.
Pop,
Good.
pop.
Do I get that dart back? All right. Yes, please. Throw me in there. Throw me in the line of fire of for dusk. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll move up as far as I can, which I think is just one space further than Waddle. Yeah. Um, yeah. And let's see. I can't really do. Huh?
What is that?
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Okay.
What kind of prisoner? People or
We are but lowly prisoners. All we have known our whole lives in prison.
Okay. Well, I have.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty startled. I have my shield kind of in action, but I want to cast Cantrip Sacred Flame, kind of fling it at the goblin that's over there. It says, flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
Wait, on the goblin or the bugbear?
The goblin.
Torrin's like, I can't take it on no bugbear.
Uh, 1d8. Okay, and I got a 7. The spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level. No, I don't know. It doesn't say anything else here on this, so I don't know.
Damn, spell it.
huzzah!
Huzzah!
Of the bugbear. Cool. All right, I'm gonna walk in view of the bugbear. Are there lamps or lights around us, or is he in darkness?
I got a torch.
The monk is the only person holding a torch. Okay. I mean, this is maybe a stupid question. Are the prisoners like? Are they just kind of like kept in in like crates or anything, or are they in like locked cages or what? Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to I'm gonna, since I'm in view of this guy and kind of like striding up to him, I want to use my thaumaturgy cantrip and continue to try and like intimidate the kind of other creatures in here. Just use that to my advantage once more. So I'm gonna try and make my voice boom up to 3 times as loud for a minute or so. So I'm like, you know, being like your pathetic bugbear soul is mine, and I'm just like fucking.
Okay, well,
trying to...
well, if that's something that you're planning to do, I can do an illusion. So maybe I can conjure up some sort of creature that looks intimidating, even though he can't make any sound, and you be the sound for him to sort of like amplify.
Well, like he's gonna make a move right after what I do. So
right after what you do. Oh, you're right.
That might be something for you to do, like to scare him if he makes a move, you know.
Yeah, you're right. So that wouldn't make any sense.
Oh no, I mean it helps. Can you help me while I'm doing something?
Yes, he can. So you will make your intimidation check, and then you will get a +4 to it for Brandon spending his turn helping you.
Yeah.
Oh, so Brandon, are you going to spend your turn then helping me with this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great.
Neat.
So roll me an intimidation check.
Great. Rolling.
Well,
that's an 18 +6, so 24. And then Brandon's whatever thing. Does that make mine even scarier?
So he is frightened of you now, which means he has disadvantage on his attacks while you are in his sight, and he cannot willingly move closer to you.
Great. I love that. That's fantastic. we can just raid this guy. That's awesome.
So we'll put this on.
But he's only scared of me, or is he scared of our whole team?
He is scared of you. This illusion on you, it's like the Holocaust cloak in Princess Bride. Like, all the ire is on you.
Cool. I am the Dread Pirate Wobbles.
So he's kind of terrified of you. You just dropped his men. So he reaches back, grabs a javelin, and chunks it at you. But he is at disadvantage because he is afraid.
Sweet.
But he's acting out in anger. Dirty dwarf, bring evil here. And he rolls a 4. So his javelin shoots passes you.
Fuck yes.
And misses.
Dude, this rules.
Making it Velvet's turn.
Wait, didn't I use my turn to help?
Oh, you did. That's right. Trevor.
Can you still move or anything?
Yeah, you can move Velvet.
Yeah, just move me in closer with everybody now.
Trevor, parkour in there and stab him in the head.
Yeah. That one.
Woo!
I don't have any stabby weapons, I think. I'm just unarmed.
Yeah, but you get 2 attacks at the very least. These are not
his bugbear balls.
Whip your nipple chains.
And you have a D4 to add to one of these.
Yeah.
So you get to roll 2 20s. So these are 2 separate attacks.
I'm gonna get stomped.
Don't get your chains caught in any of the prison gates.
Okay, I rolled a 20 and a 3.
You rolled a natural 20?
Yep.
All right, so that
It
one's
was
going to do
immaculate.
maximum damage. The other one was low, so I would not waste your special die on it right now. But
That's my little special die.
maximum damage for you, I believe, is 7 because it's 4 unarmed and 3 for your dexterity. So we're going
Seems
to
right.
take 7 from him.
Take all of those 7 points of damage.
And he looks a little confused because bugbears are kind of these big, hairy beasts, and this tiny little halfling with nipple piercings kind of went up and like, foot.
I mean, that would be weird for anybody.
Torin, the dwarf, it is your turn.
I guess I'll just run to the forward to the left of Trevor here.
So if you move, if you're on the opposite side of a bad guy from one of your friends, you get something called
Bonus.
combat advantage. So that's also when you get to roll 2 20-sided die and take the highest.
Oh, sweet! Can I get him? Can I get back there? I
Yeah,
guess?
it is called flanking. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'll get behind him and do that. I'll do just like a flanking attack on the back of whatever I can reach, like his legs or something.
Yeah.
Oh, the back.
220s.
Yeah, and take the highest and then add your strength modifier to it.
Okay, the highest one was 18, and the strength modifier I think is +3.
All right,
Yeah.
that hits. So what did we say your Warhammer was? D8?
1d8.
And then, yeah, roll that and add your strength modifier to it, please.
Okay, so that got me a 5, so +3 and 8.
8. Nice.
Nice.
So he is looking pretty worse for wear. Dusk. You were the last person to go before it his turn again. You were the object of his terror.
Yeah. Let me
fuck him
run
up.
Stab him with a longsword.
You're going to run up and stab him with your sword?
Yep.
All right, you do not get advantage on this, however.
He's still not scared of me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I was thinking just out of tactical combat.
Yep.
Has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Okay.
I don't think he takes disadvantage from you, just disadvantage on his attacks.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Then I'll just see. I have 2 weapon fighting as a bonus action, but let me see. I only think I have 1 sword.
2 weapon fighting?
Yeah. Nope, I only have a longsword. So, yeah, let me try and get some good old fashioned slashing damage from the side there, weapon hand. I'll just kind of slash at his body as hard as I can.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right, that is a 18.
18's a hit.
Hello there.
I don't think I have any kind of addition, but I think that's a hit anyway. So.
Yeah, that's a hit. What weapon are you attacking with?
Longsword, so that's 1. I think it's just a D6, right?
A longsword is a D8 slashing.
Oh, a D8.
Are
Okay.
you proficient with longswords as a bard?
Yes.
So here's the neat thing about longswords. They're versatile, which means, I believe, you can use it with 2 hands if you're not holding something in your other hand. And when you hold it with 2 hands, it's a D10 instead of a D8.
Yeah, I put my whistle away. I pull out my longsword with 2 hands, and I attack with a D10.
All right. Roll a D10 and add your strength modifier to it.
Damn, that's a 9, baby.
Plus strength?
Plus strength. Where is my strength?
What is your strength?
Oh, it's +0. Never mind. So just a 9.
9. It's pretty good. So he looks like he is barely holding his own. He's going to try to shake your intimidation. I don't believe he succeeds. He does not.
TP a little bit.
He grabs his Morning Star, which is this big, like, spiky club.
That's what it is.
Who did the most damage to him just now? Somebody walloped him.
Either Trevor or I did. Or
No, I think
Sean did.
Yeah, I did an 8.
So Bugbear turns to you and swings.
I did 9 damage.
Oh, you did 9 damage? He swings his club at Dusk,
Fuck.
angry. But he has disadvantage because you were in sight of him. Ooh, a 14. Does a 14 hit?
What is it compared to?
Your armor class.
Armor class? Yeah, it hits.
A 14 hits. All right. So the Bugbear comes down onto you with...
question mark.
Ooh, this is a big one. Him bossy.
With
He's gonna hit with his Morning Star. Sorry, I'm checking the numbers, making sure everything's...
Dysentery.
Dysentery.
poops. All the poops.
All right, he hits Dusk for 4 points of damage.
Dang. Okay.
Making it Velvet's turn.
Bill's turn. Is he's facing Dusk right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
Firebolt, good call. All right, let's see. Let's look at your
Firebolt.
character.
Wait, is that going to affect us?
I don't think so. Let's see. I won't let it because he does not know. Later it will, but now it won't.
When he's more powerful.
Power!
Hover boys don't work on that.
I've got the power.
Firebolt. You hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. Make a ranged spell attack. Yeah, so it's like a one thing. So let's bring up Velvet. Ranged spell attack is... Oh, shoot. You are a wizard, huh? I was going to the bard. Sorry. Ranged spell attack. Your proficiency bonus 2 plus your intelligence plus 5. Alright, so...
Yay!
That's a... no, it hit the... it hit this.
Green dice. Green dice.
Ooh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 does not hit.
That's lame.
It was a real shit roll. I'm sorry. That's on me.
Oop.
Yeah. Good try, though. Oh, you know what? Do you have advantage? No, nobody has advantage on him. Sorry. Don't forget, you still have an... Oh! You've got a inspiration die.
Inspirational die.
We can roll this and take the higher. You take the higher of the die. I could roll higher, I could roll lower.
Yeah, let's try that.
Oh! Velvet. What's Velvet's catchphrase?
I don't get ready. I stay ready.
That's so funny, Brandon. I equated your character to Bobby Hill instantly. And you just said the perfect line.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
it's 10. It is, man, look at that. It is enough to take down the bugbear.
Yes.
Oh no! You melted his face off.
Hold on, where is it? All right, you have cleared the dungeon of monsters. So while you see the cages with the people in it here, behind the doors you hear echoes and clanking of goblins in the distance. You get a feeling like maybe you should get these prisoners out and get going.
I have a thieves toolkit.
All right. Yeah, so yeah, we can try and use it. You want to try
I use the
and
corpses.
you're going to loot. I'll get you the treasure. He's going to loot corpses for treasure.
Okay.
And my dart.
You pick your dart back up. Velvet is able to pick the lock.
Is there more than one lock, or does he just get all of them, or?
You're able to. I mean, Torin, if you want, like you hammer smash through one of the locks.
Yeah, I was just gonna start breaking whichever one's closest to me.
There are 11 prisoners, as well as a human dressed in black underclothing, the kind of you would typically wear under armor, is caged in there as well.
We should talk to that guy.
Yeah, I guess as we break them out, can we just start like getting the peasants, just telling them like get out of here, kind of?
Yeah, they start making a break for it immediately.
Who's good with charisma? Because I got nothing.
I have a charisma 15.
Should talk to that underwear dude.
Yeah, well, I'm sure our sweet bard could also do it.
Talk to the underwear dude. I'll talk to a guy in his.
The people are terrified but grateful for being rescued.
I walk up to the guy in his underwear and I go, "What's up?"
So, let me see. Trevor was searching bodies.
Yes.
You found a bag of gems.
Yeah.
Worth 100 gold.
Okay.
So you guys get to decide this. Generally, when I play D&D, we decide to just split loot evenly.
Yep.
But somebody has to take into accounting for all that. If you don't write it down, like I'll retell you at the time I give it away. But next week, if we forget, I usually can't remember what it was.
Okay.
So if one person writes it down and divvies it up, that's cool. It's just one of those things. It's hard.
Down. We'll split it for now.
You also find a potion of climbing.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm gonna give that to the dwarf.
Because I need it more?
Probably.
Dusk, you realize that the bugbear shield he was using is actually the scale of a black dragon.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
It can act as a regular shield or as a trophy if somebody wants that.
Give me that thing.
Give me them beans.
I want it. I want it.
I want that.
Oh, I know we're kind of out of combat, but should I go ahead and cast a heal? Didn't you get hit in the face with a hammer or something?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I lost 4 points of damage, but we're still in the dungeon. I mean, you can heal if you want, but it's not entirely necessary.
So we're
You
at one
do
of
it
those.
now while it's not a turn.
So it's getting to be 9:30. We're getting to a point where like this little thing is wrapping up.
Yeah.
We will discuss later how long we want these games to go, but I figured trying to get wrapped up by 10 is what I'm aiming for.
Okay, then yeah.
So yeah, you bust a heal. I think it's a D8 is what a heal is. I don't remember.
Yeah, 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, so your spells are based on your charisma or your intelligence?
I thought wisdom.
Your
for-
wisdom. So it's your wisdom modifier is your spell. And
Okay,
then
so-
+2 because you're proficient in it.
Oh, okay. So I rolled like a 5, so it'd be +2 then +2.
If your wisdom is +2, and then so it'd be
Okay. So then he's fully healed. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Velvet was talking to the person dressed in underclothing.
Yes.
Yeah, underwear man.
Underwear person.
So he's like, my name's Chob, and thank you for saving me. There are dozens, if not hundreds of goblins in here raiding the countryside. We should probably get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's go.
Let's. We don't want to investigate further. We just want to. I guess.
Well, wait. I want to ask him. Is there anyone else in here?
I don't think anybody else alive. They brought in all of these farmers here earlier. To be honest, I was here investigating if there are still dragons in the cave for my cult of personality. But no dragons, no other people, so we should just mosey on out of here. We should go.
Okay.
We'll talk more about that later, but yeah, let's get it.
So you guys make haste out of the cave, back across the swamplands, and reunite the peat bog farmers with their family.
Man, I really hope he told the farmers about the tripwire.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
The narrator.
Yeah. Actually, so as the first person leaves, you guys hear a rumbling of rocks.
That's a sinister fucking laugh.
Oh boy. So the tripwire released all these rocks.
Oh, God.
And there was a person under here.
Just roll that trap sign right back out there.
Is he okay?
Let me see. I need to find an NPC stat real quick. Very possible they may not be. Thank you for bringing that up. It's exactly why I left it up. Oh no.
Sean's lawful good.
It wasn't an intentional thing though. They are bleeding out. So in Dungeons and Dragons, when you hit 0 points, you roll a 20-sided die every time on your turn. If you roll a 10 or better, that's a save. If you roll a 9 or worse, that's a fail. It's the first to 3 successes or 3 fails. If you roll a 1, it's 2 fails. If you roll a 20, you automatically stabilize.
Who's
So
bleeding out?
one of the commoners escaped, and the tripwire was still there. And so now they are.
Because none of us deactivated it.
Gotcha. I guess we're sad about it.
Oh, no.
But Morden's blessing is enough that the cleric can heal this person back.
Enough to get him back home and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Holy shit! There was a tripwire there. How did you guys manage to miss that?
I didn't know that was there.
Yeah, we don't tell him about it. We're just like, oh, that was unlucky.
Yeah, we must have gotten lucky. Tripping. Wow.
And I just say, I saw it.
So that he gives you the side eye the whole trip back. Let's see. So they will give you guys 50 gold each.
Woo!
Woo!
We will
I'm
do.
writing that down.
I'm writing that my own down.
That's 75 gold so far. Well, per person. Do gems count as gold?
But you have to sell them like first, right?
Yeah. So
So we
they're
each have like a gem worth 25 gold, I guess.
absolutely.
Gotcha.
That's exactly how that works.
50 gold plus 25 gems. Write that down.
I wrote it down.
Not that money matters to me.
Right.
As you pocket it.
So Milivant Moss is thankful that you rescued her husband and her kids, even though one of them got pinned under a bunch of rocks. She's very thankful, and yeah. So after they offer you a ride back into town to Fellstone Tower, back to the Axe+Arcana. As you walk in, oh man, I'm trying to think where the other party will be. You guys get back to the Axe+Arcana. You know, a little scratched, a little dented, but you know, you've got that nice feeling after a day's worth of adventuring. Barris welcomes you back in, offers you a dwale or anything you need. Tells you to go rest up in your rooms, and then tomorrow we'll have a talk about the future of the adventuring party. And if you have any questions or anything, now's the time.
Did the underwear guy come back with us, or is he with the farmers? Or
He's with me.
okay.
So Velvet, he will keep trying to slip away. Like, he does not seem very interested in hanging out.
That's right.
So let him try.
What's that?
Said let him try.
I mean, unless you're paying attention to him, once you get back into Ambrosia, he kind of slips back into the crowd and disappears.
Oh.
I have my own mission that I have to carry out too.
Does it involve black underwear?
No.
Oh, you know what? Shoot, I'm trying to remember what you sent me.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Let me take a look at this.
Yeah, and I'm just making talk, being like, you guys could hold your own in a fight, but you talk about the monk guy using just his hands, like I'm all about weapons. It's like, what if we just gave you a really big axe or something? How would that work?
I mean, that's good, but you know, I feel like that would detract from the type of character I am, and like, you know, I really prefer to just punch the shit out of things.
Yeah.
I know, my character is just like, keeps thinking like, oh, that punch would be so much cooler if we could just put some metal on your hands or something.
So I've decided kind of silently to myself that that Waddles is like one of the most brutal people I've ever met in my life. Just because I think he's really cool and awesome. So I'm feeling a greater sense of which is like, as just so you guys know, like character wise, that's not entirely like a thing I have, but like if I am loyal to somebody, I think very loyal.
Like ultimate camaraderie kind of thing.
Yeah, whether you know it or not, Trevor,
They're very close.
Camaraderie towards.
Got it. Notice me, senpai.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'm also bummed that there wasn't any good like weapons to take back, because I love to just melt things down and make stuff new, but it's just it's also crappy and covered in goblin poop.
Yeah, rust and bone and.
We got a cool climbing potion.
Yeah, no, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
can go climb some trees or something.
I hope it doesn't taste all gross.
Something.
Yeah, Bear seems much pleased at he overhears you talking about your adventure, and he seems pretty pleased with what he's hearing.
I really enjoyed the call to adventure.
Yeah.
Barris is a slut for adventure.
Can't get enough adventure.
I haven't decided how I'm going to do XP, if it's going to be milestone or per combat. I'll decide that over the next week.
Dig it.
But yeah, this is
Good,
our
that makes
first game of the Axe+Arcana
Cool.
Adventurers Association. Do you guys have
Pretty
any
good, pretty good.
thoughts,
Pretty good,
comments,
pretty good.
questions, things you'd like to see, stuff that we can improve on?
I would like to see a little like P of like Brian in one of the corners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I
Yep.
need a second machine, honestly.
Oh yeah, don't do that. That's
No, well,
expensive.
it's a thing I've been thinking about. Just because you've got one machine running everything and then one machine dedicated to streaming, and my laptop's not quite enough to stream. But we'll see. We will see.
Is your drawing tablet just like a screen tablet, or is that a computer itself?
It's just a screen. It's a Cintiq. Yeah. So yeah, good job, gang. That was fun.
Yeah, this is great. Thanks, man.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
I
Um,
like more explosions in the next one.
well,
Yeah,
let's
that
see
rule.
what
Well,
We-
that's up to you, dude. More firebolts. More firebolts.
we
I
had.
can do. I just want the animation to go with it.
Zothok from the other party was watching, so he has an idea of what to expect next week, and then we'll alternate weeks. So we won't play next
Do I
week,
get
but
to-
the following week. But you can follow the stream and watch the other party play next week if you want.
Okay,
And
cool.
the
Well,
idea,
Time.
One at a
the
time.
idea
Do I
is
keep
that
that
the parties are gonna
inspiration?
meet-
Sean, go first.
Oh, I said at the same time, but like next week.
Yeah, 6:45 we'll meet on, and then 7:00 we go live. Trevor, you do not keep inspiration in between games.
Balls.
Vineet, what was your question?
The idea is that the parties are going to eventually meet, correct?
Yes.
Hush.
We're gonna see where they start, and it's kind of one of those. I want to let the stories work. Don't force anything. So we'll see
Right.
where they end up next time.
Cool.
Yeah. But awesome. All right, gang. Well, I think that's going to be the end of the stream. You guys don't have to hang up yet, but I'm going to end the show right now. So thanks, everybody, for coming to the Internet Broadcast System. Tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock for Volcano Gaming League, Rocket League, and then we'll be back next Wednesday at 7 for more Dungeons & Dragons. Goodbye, everybody.